Well, after the 50th delay, we're finally sitting down for The Flash in theaters. Never thought I'd see the day. No, literally, I never thought I'd see the day. If you know, you know. What's going on, everyone? James here with another real reaction, and that's right, I'm about to get in my car and head to my local Regal to go and watch The Flash. Thank you, Warner Brothers, for giving me the chance to watch this early for review. Now, I was joking in the beginning about this movie being delayed for the 50th time, but honestly, this movie's been delayed several times, and we're finally seeing it. It's the last remnants of the DC universe with Zack Snyder, casting Ezra Miller as Barry Allen. So I have thoughts about this film before even getting into it, of course. But before we get there, the movie itself releases in theaters June 16th, so when you see it, let me know down below in the comments what you think. And it's directed by Andy Muschietti, who is the visionary behind It Chapters 1 and 2. He did a really good job with both of those films. And the cast is starring Ezra Miller as Barry Allen, Sasha Calle as Supergirl, her introduction into the DC universe. Michael Keaton returns as Bruce Wayne, or better yet, Batman. And then Michael Shannon as General Zod is back for this one, as well as Kiersey Clemons, who plays Iris West. Now, they better stop dogging Iris here. I want to see more of Iris. If we don't get more of that, I'm going to be really disappointed. But the movie itself, I stayed away from all the spoilers, thank God. So I'm going in really cold, really fresh. I've only seen one trailer or two trailers. I haven't seen any of the other 500 that they've put out. But the movie itself is centering around the Flashpoint arc in Barry Allen's story, if I'm not mistaken. So the summary, it's just like this. Barry Allen uses his super speed to change the past, but his attempt to save his family creates a world without superheroes, forcing him to race for his life in order to save the future. Now listen, I'm smiling right now because I actually love the character of Barry Allen. I think the New 52 run was incredible. I mean, I didn't read all of the issues, but the issues I read, oh my, so good. I do like the Flash a lot, and you see I have a statue in the back as well that some people have called out, even though I don't know why. I mean, the character of the Flash is great. Now, when it comes to Ezra Miller in this role, I will start off by saying this, and I will preface my review the same way next week when I drop it, but my reaction is not sympathizing at all with Ezra Miller's actions. What he did off screen is pretty bad. I mean, it is abuse, physical, verbal abuse, allegations that unfortunately hold a lot of weight once you start reading all the investigative pieces. It's not great, y'all. So Ezra Miller, I don't condone his actions at all, and it has actually kind of scarred this film for me. Going into it, I was excited before I found out about what Ezra Miller did off camera, and then when I did, well, it lessened my hype for this movie. So I'm gonna go in. It's gonna be tough to separate the art from the artist in this instance, but I'm gonna give it a fair shot only because of everyone else involved. They didn't do anything to deserve that. I mean, Ezra Miller unfortunately tainted this film. So again, my reaction is not condoning his actions. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking so you can get to my out-of-theater reaction, because I'm curious about this one. Will it be a good thing or a bad thing for the future of DC? We'll find out right now in The Flash. Waiting to make that pun. Alrighty, you guys, so I just got out of The Flash, and oh boy. Can't lie to you guys, I don't love this movie. This was a mixed bag sometimes, and then in other instances, I just absolutely was not connecting with this film. Now, what works really is the humor in this movie. For the most part, I found myself laughing, and Ezra Miller's comedic timing is pretty spot on. I do think the best part of the movie is Michael Keaton, because he not only delivers a good bit of humor, but he also delivers some pretty grounded acting for the most part. He just felt like he fit in this movie. Sasha Calle is completely misused in this film, and that hurts to say, and we'll talk more about that in my full review, but she's good as Supergirl. The movie treats her like an inconsequential plot device, and that ain't great, y'all. I also did not think the obnoxious Barry Allen that Ezra Miller has to play was very effective. I was over it by the end of the first act, and there are going to be some really cool moments for fans of Superman and other DC characters in the third act that will probably make you excited, but it was just too little too late for me. The movie is definitely it's definitely on the lower half of the totem pole for movies I've seen so far this year, and in an age where we get really good multiversal stories, or have gotten good multiversal stories, this is not one of them. So The Flash for me is kind of a stinker, y'all, but I will be talking more about it in depth, what I liked and what I didn't like, in my full review, so you're not going to want to miss out. Hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, and tap on that bell, y'all. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already, and let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this reaction, because I will say the early reactions to this movie were very, very high, giving it a lot of praise, but I hate to say it, I just think it's overhyped. So there you have it, y'all. That's my real reaction for The Flash, and wow, did not think I'd be coming out of the theater saying this. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening. Oh boy, if only I could have zoomed to the end of the film at some points, boy. Whew.